Because he was there with. He like that. He loved his wife, but they was going through things home that night. When I woke up, he was welcome in, welcome in. Well, happy Tuesday. If you don't mind when you come in, make sure you share this live out with at least 10 people. Once you do it one time, you don't got to do it no more. Let them know your girl is live. Wake up the city, y'all. Let's wake up the city. Let's wake up the city. Welcome in. Let's wake up the city. Let's wake up the city. Hold my nose down. Share it out. Let's wake up the city. Let's get them. Let them know that your girl is live. Share this live out with 10 of your people that's not my people, and let them know, listen, I got a gym over here, and I want y'all to come over here, and I want y'all to listen to my girl. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, we got a quick flash goal. Y'all already know how they do. Welcome in, welcome in. I need 11 different people to show me some love real quick. Wait a minute, I need 9 people. Come on, y'all, come through in the clutch. Let's knock this live goal out real quick. I need, I need 5, 6. I need 7 different people. Come on, y'all. I got 50-some people in the building. I need 7 different people to give me a rose. When you come in, let me go ahead and get my disclaimers, because, baby, we took off real quick today. Oh, they wasn't playing about your girl today. They jumped on with the sharing out, with the tapping out. They were like, what's up? My girl live. They ain't going to gatekeep. So when you come in, you already know I got an interesting topic today, and it might rub some people the wrong way. But y'all know y'all girl don't stay away from nothing. I don't care how you feel. You might feel some type of way. Thank you for my roses. Y'all, come on. I need 7 more people. 6 more people. I need 6 roses. They ain't nothing but a penny. Don't act like that. Come through in the building in the clutch. I got 40-some people on here. You mean to tell me 6 people can't give me no rose? You mean to tell me 6 people can't give me no rose? Come on, I need 6 different people to finish this goal. I need 6. Hey, Carolina. Good evening. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Swag King. Welcome in. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Let me give out my disclaimers, because my people was waiting on me today. When I jumped on, they were already on showing mad love. I need 6 different people. No. Yeah. I need 6 different people to give me a rose. Come through in the middle. Come through in the clutch. I need 6 different people to give me a rose. I need 6 different people to give me a rose. When you come in, let's understand, first things first, always grab up something to write in. Then grab something to write with. That's a second. Next, let's talk about it. Listen. Hey, Nikki T, good afternoon, good afternoon. When you come in, make sure you are following the live host. And when you get in, make sure you grab up your daily home. Hey, Vaughn. Now, I need 6 more people to get. Thank you, Vaughn. Vaughn read my mind. Welcome in, Nurse Nikki T. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon. Thank you for the rose. Come on, y'all. I need 5 more people to give me a rose. Welcome in. We about to get started. Hey, Glam Lux. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Listen. I'm good, Nurse Nikki T, baby. How you doing today? Welcome in. I got a great topic. It might rub people the wrong way, but we're going to talk about it. Is my niece still on here? Yes, she is. I just saw her niece. Put this in the chat. Today's topic. You don't respect him. Hey, Miss Cynthia. Today's topic is you don't respect him. Come on, let's talk about it. I don't shy away from conversation. Y'all already know. Today's topic is you don't respect him. You don't respect him. Oh, yeah, this is going to rub people the wrong way. They ain't going to want to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it. But welcome in. Thank you for pinning that up. Come on, y'all. I need a few more roses. But when you come in, understand something. I'm saved in real life. I'm saved in real life. Dang, man, I'm sticking all up. I'm saved in real life. I'm not just saved for the internet. I'm saved in real life. I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, baptized, believing, tongue, talking, saved. Like, I'm saved in real life. And this ain't no joke. I'm saved in real life. And I don't like religious people. I don't, because to me, religious people are judgmental. I like people that got a relationship with God. I don't like judgmental people. I like people that can show love to other people and that it don't change who they are. I need 5 more people to give me a rose. I got 30 some people in the building. I like talking to people that got a relationship with God. Because everybody else to me is judgmental. When you come in my life, I need you to understand this. I need you to understand something. I need you to know that this is my life. Now, if you are offended because I talk loud, you offended because I got a wide nose, you offended because I got a wide mouth, you are offended because I am heavy chested up here, you are offended because I'm a black woman, you offended because I use my hands, if you offended because when I get to talking I get passionate, baby, this ain't the live for you. If you get offended because I talk about Jesus, and you offended because I talk about Yahweh, you offended because I talk about King of Kings, baby, this is my life. And if I want to talk about any of those people, I can on my live. This is my live. Okay, you getting off already. You understand me? When you come on my live, I need you to understand something. You will not be rude, disrespectful, distasteful. You will not attack anybody. You will not make nobody feel less than. Because see, my platform is a platform for a plethora of people. I like talking to different people. And we're open. No, Noah, you won't be on my live doing that. Go on now, Noah. And you will not be rude and disrespectful. Because one thing you can be is blessed and blocked real quick. In Miss Janet's voice. When you come on my live, I do ask you, listen, YouTube, y'all been showing mad love. And the numbers show the mad love. Y'all, YouTube been showing mad love. But right now, I'm going to need for y'all, if y'all watching me, to thumb up. When you come on, I ask that you support the live. That requires you to like something, share something, heart something. Listen, I ask that you support the live. I ask you to support the live. And now, if any of this offends you because you assume that if you help me support my live, I'm going to be rich tomorrow. Hey, Prophetess Teresa. Baby, this ain't the live for you. We have discussions. We have real discussions that people don't like to talk about. We talk about, hey, Miss Fabulous, thank you. I need 5 more people to give me a rose. I need 5 different people to give me a rose on TikTok. I need 5 different people. If you've already given me a rose, you can still give me a rose, but it don't count towards the daily goal. You don't, thank you. Hey, Miss Barr. I need 3 more people. I need 3 more different people. Hey, Miss Barbara, listen, when you come on the live, I ask that you, well, if we have to disagree, we can disagree to agree, and we can move on because we are adults. I don't like nobody that wear their emotions on their sleeves. I don't like nobody that can't nobody tell them nothing. I don't like nobody that ain't never been through nothing. Because if you ain't never been through nothing, you can't tell me nothing. You can't even share nothing because you ain't going to understand nothing that we talking about. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Thank you. Welcome in. Thank you. When you come in, come on, I need a few more. I need 3 more people to give me a rose. Listen, thank you, Frida. I need 1 more person. She said, I'm going to get my tea. I need 1 more person to give me a rose. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Thank you for sharing it out. Oh, Miss Barbara don't came on here and showed out. Y'all showing out today. What else? Did I miss anything? If you get offended because I might walk you like a dog, because I might come down your street, I'm going to need for you to put your big boy drawers and underwear on. Understand this. I need 1 more person to give me a rose. 1 different person that we be finished with the, thank you. I'm an educator. I teach children all day long, but that don't mean I like talking to my kids on my lives. My students find me on my live because none of my platforms are private. So if you understand what I'm saying, I like talking to adults. I don't like talking to my children. They're on here, and you can tell when they're my children because a lot of them are attacking me. They're rude. They're disrespectful, and they hide behind the screen. But I don't even address that. Welcome in, Miss Sherry. Welcome in. I need 1 more person to give me a rose that has not given me a rose. I need 1 more person to give me a rose so we can be finished with the flash goal. I think I said everything that I needed to say. We're going to get ready to pray because we're going to get ready to talk. What my niece, One of y'all put this on there. Today's topic is you don't respect him. And I'm going to break that down and make it make sense. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Cynthia. I'm glad you say that. If you watching me, like it. You don't respect him. We're gonna get ready to and while y'all on, Miss Barbara, my niece, everybody that are my moderators, I really need y'all to come to the front, and I need y'all to make sure they know when they come in to grab their daily heart, me to tap the screen, to share it out, support the live if y'all don't mind. Because I don't be understanding how I leave off my lives with 6,000-7,000 people. You see what I'm saying? This got to be one of my students, block. Because they being rude. The only time somebody's rude is got to be one of my students. From now on, I'm blocking them. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, with that being said, I'm going to get ready to pray. I need one more person to give me a rose. One more person to give me a rose. I got 40-some people on here. If you have not given me a rose, I need one person to give me a rose. Just one. Make sure y'all hold my nose down and shut the live out. Hold my nose down and shut the live out. I need one more. Come on, y'all. I need one more person. Come on. One person. Repenting of my sins, Lord Jesus, I come to you humble. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways, over my home, over my husband, over my son. I cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits, anything not sent by you. Close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, throw your weight around. Lord, I'm asking that you created me a clean heart so I don't bleed on your people. Lord, open every door that needs to be open and close doors that need to be closed. Lord, send the people that want to hear a word, and especially a word from you. Lord, allow this message to be sent out and do exactly what it's supposed to do and not return unto you void. Lord, don't let this message fall on deaf ears. Lord, send the people that has an open heart, creating them a clean heart so they're open to receive the word. Lord, I cancel any toxic spirits. I cancel any jumping spirits, any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, anything not sent by you. I cancel and send it to the pits of hell. Lord, I cancel anybody that's toxic or wants to be so combative, they want to disrupt the live. Lord, send the people that don't mind hearing a word from you, and they understand that I'm just a vessel that you chose to deliver your message. Plead the blood of Jesus over the airways, over my home. Protect my husband on his way home. In your son Jesus' name, amen. Let's get ready to talk. Come on, y'all. I need one person. I need one person to send me a rose, y'all. Come on now. Amen. Thank you. I need one person that has not sent me a rose, and we can be finished with this goal, y'all. One person to give me a rose. Listen. Today's topic is you don't respect him. And I know a lot of the time, a lot of women, they be so combative. They don't want to have no conversation like this. But we're going to go down this rabbit hole. And what I mean when I say you don't respect him, a lot of women, especially women that look like me, are strong. And they're strong because of either the way their daddy treated them or didn't treat them. Their daddy wasn't done. Their granddaddy wasn't done. Nobody showed them the proper way to be a lady. And this ain't across the board for everybody. I'm just talking randomly. Some stuff had to happen so that you like put this shell on and you don't respect no man because you don't trust his judgment. You don't trust what he say. And you know how you know that because anytime the man in your life try to make a decision, you're combative. Anytime he try to make a suggestion, you don't agree. Anytime he say, let's do this, you got to go back and forth because you don't respect him as a man. And the problem with that, a lot of these men don't give women nothing to respect. Come on in here. You know how they sometimes say it's the woman don't give a man nothing to respect, the way she carry herself, the way she talk, the way. No, sometimes a lot of us women, we've been through so much hell in our water when it come to a man or when it came to a man to where now we have our guards up and we are like, wait a minute, hold on. Why every time I encounter a certain type of man, it's always the same type of man? It's like we can't never get that man that either he gonna work, he gonna pay them bills, He gonna come home. He gonna respect you. We always sometimes got to get a wounded bird, a man that done been through something, and a man that ain't never came across a woman as in your caliber to where he don't even know how to appreciate it. But at the same time, as a woman, we got to sometimes look in the mirror and tell ourselves we got to take accountability for what we've allowed these men to do, what we've allowed them to not do, the way we settle, the way we allow them to do the bare minimum. The first thing we write down today is bare minimum. Write that down in the chat. Bare minimum. If you're around here allowing the man in your life to do the bare minimum, and then later in life you look around, that part, Demetrius, you already know. Don't get mad, just say ouch. If you pin that up, somebody pin Von thing up, bare minimum. That's right. That's the first thing we write down, bare minimum. Because when you around here settling for the bare minimum, when you allow a man to do the bare minimum, when you don't check him for doing the bare minimum, then you get upset when you don't get what you want or need from the relationship. Y'all, I need one person. I need one person to give me a rose. I know one person can give me a rose. Come on, y'all. If you have not given me a rose, let's be done with this flash go today. I need one person to get. Queen, I need somebody different. Thank you, Queen P. I need somebody different. Somebody that has not sent me a rose. I need one person. One person that has not sent me a rose to send me a rose. Come on now. I need one person to send me a rose. Welcome in, welcome in. I need one person. Y'all, come on. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, 410999. 410999. Do you mind grabbing up this rose? Do you mind? If anybody new just came in. Yes, it's 1 cent. I need one person to grab up the rose. And we'll be done with the flat. It ended. It was too late. That's okay. We ran out of time, but it's fine. But listen, let's get to it. When we sit around here as women and complain and say we want a good man, we want a man that's gonna help us pay bills, we want a man that's loyal, we want a man that's in tune with his emotions, we want a man that's gonna come home at night, we want a man that's gonna show up for us, we want a man that's gonna be a father to the children, we want a man that's gonna help build us up, we want a man that got money and ain't stingy. Like, we can go down the list and say the type of things we want, but when you don't respect him, and sometimes it ain't not necessarily you, sometimes he don't give you nothing to respect, because in certain situations you stuck in there with a man that has lied to you, mistreated you, fumbled you, ain't appreciate you, ain't never tell you thank you, ain't never love on you correctly, ain't take you nowhere, ain't buy you nothing, ain't show you nothing. When I could go on and on. When you dealt with a man, and you've dealt with the same type of man year in, year out, month in, month out, week in, week out, you always assume that that's the same type of, they're all men are the same, and it's hard for you to respect him. It's hard for you to even value what he say, because sometimes their word is all they got. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Now my girl Miss Right Beauty came on, because I know if she was on here, my girl would have got me that rose. You hear me? Miss Right Beauty just came in. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. I know. Welcome in. You would have gave me that rose, and I needed one more rose, girl, but you just came in. But it's fine. Listen, today we're talking about you don't respect him. And I'm going to make it make sense for a whole lot of people. I'm going to either get you to see your faults, get you to see where you falling short, get you to see, like, you know what, I need to fix this. Quit walking around here allowing any man to give you the bare minimum, all because you felt like, you know what, I got a piece of man, he paying the bills, he putting down in the bedroom, I don't want nobody else to have him, this the best I can do. It's the best. Thank you, Miss Right Beauty. That's the only thing you can do. And don't get mad, ladies. Just say ouch, because we gonna check ourselves today. We're going to get ourselves together. But we got to first make it make sense. You need to understand, sometimes the reason why you don't respect a man, because he ain't gave you nothing to respect. And the reason why he ain't gave you nothing to respect, because a lot of them don't even know how to love on a woman the correct way, because some of them ain't never even seen a woman being loved correctly, because when their daddy was around, or the man that was in their life, it was their stepdaddy, they mistreated their mama, they fumbled their mama, they ain't poured to their mama, they ain't build their mama up, they ain't teach their mama nothing, they make their mama smile. All they did was make their mama laugh. Come on in, come on in. And sometimes It's hard for you, a man, to love a woman correctly because they ain't never even seen it. Because a lot of the time, a lot of these men, all they know how to do is work. They know how to protect you sometimes, and they know how to put it down in the bedroom. But when it comes to being in a relationship, and a lot of these men understand the things that a woman needs, or things that a woman wants, or the fact that they can't even have a decent conversation with you, because every now and again you come across the same type of man. If you ever dated the same type of man, he's a different man in a different form with a different name, but you date the same type of man. You always get that man. He may have this, but he don't got that. He may know this, but he don't know that. He may not lack this, but he lack that. And then when you sit down and come together with yourself, you asking yourself, why am I settling for this? The next word we're going to put is settle. The first word we wrote was bare minimum. Don't you allow nobody to give you the bare minimum. It's 2026, and I'm going to say this with my chest. I'm going to say this for all the men, and I ain't even no man. There are men in this world that will respect you, pour into you. They're going to get up and go to work. They're going to get up and pay them bills. They're going to come home at night. They're going to love on you. They're going to appreciate you. They're going to appreciate you for who you are, and they're never going to make you water yourself down nor change yourself. There are real grown men in this world. I'm just saying that for them in the back. But we finna get to the root of why we don't respect the men. Sometimes we don't respect these men because they ain't gave us nothing to respect, because they don't know how. I can talk about my dad. My dad didn't have the upbringing that he should have had when it came to knowing how to treat my mama, when it came to being a father to us. My daddy didn't know nothing about being a good daddy because he never had an example, nothing that he can follow. He didn't have a blueprint on being a good man. He had a blueprint on being a man. And when they only have a blueprint on being a man, it's hard for you to respect him. Come on in here. We're talking about, the topic for the day is you don't respect him. Man, that's it. I've had it with love. I give up. I got done. Love is resting in peace. Listen, when you come across a man that don't know how to settle down, ain't never settled down, when you come across a man that you can't even have a conversation with, when you come across a man and you putting your all into him and you doing what you can do as a woman, but he still seem to can't get it right, when you come across a man that can't keep that thing in his pants, when you come across a man that cannot just be with one woman and got to have multiple women, understand something. All the times, 100% of the times, it ain't always you. It don't mean that you lacking not one thing, because he don't know how to be faithful. Sometimes it don't be us women. Sometimes it be them. And we talking about today's topic is you don't respect him. And the reason why, because he ain't gave you nothing to respect. Let's talk about it. Sometimes you will get with a man and you be assuming that, oh, this man is a good man because he put down in the bedroom. You assume that he's a good man because his talk game, but you don't really know a person until you live with them. Listen to me, ladies. You don't really know a person until you live with them. You can say all day he a good man. You can say, or you can see with your eyes that he a good man. Baby, it's a lot of sin, but show me what you can do. Show me that you a grown man. And being a grown man does not mean you pay all the bills. Being a grown man does not mean that you put down in the bedroom. Being a grown man means that, you know what, you've made some mistakes, but let's try to fix it. But let's talk about it today. The reason why a lot of women don't respect the man, because they ain't never seen a man being respected, and they ain't never seen a man respecting a woman. And a lot of the times a ball is dropped because there are too many single women out here raising boys, and then in their mind they feel like they can raise a man. I'm a boy mom, and I can say this. Welcome in. I'm a boy mom. Listen. You on the roles on TikTok, girl. That's why. Karen, the roles on TikTok. And listen, let's talk about it. And this is no disrespect. This is no attack on a man or a woman. But we're going to get down to the root of why you can't respect your man, or why you don't respect the man. Because a lot of these men ain't gave us nothing to respect. When you, listen, when it comes down to respecting, It go both ways, but a lot of the time when a woman don't respect a man, it's a slew full of things that could have happened. But what the problem sometimes be, some of these men don't know how to lead because they ain't never even seen somebody lead. They ain't never seen the right man lead. A lot of these men watch gangster movies. A lot of these men watch the guys on the corner. A lot of these men watch their daddy go in and out. A lot of these men, some of them even was raised by their granddaddies, and their granddaddies had all the control. So some of them get it twisted and think, oh, I got to be the head, like I got to control her. No, baby, that is not when they mean be the head and be the leader. Sometimes you got to put your foot down, and I ain't talking about put it down because Kunta Kinte put his foot down and he got it cut off, but come here. Sometimes these men be around here beating their chest because they are men, and then there go the line is not being drawn. You get with a man and you don't never agree with what he say. You don't believe in what he say. You don't feel like, you know what, You so combative, and a lot of men don't understand when we as women, when we be dealing with the same type of man, but it be different men in different clothes with different labels. I'm talking about you meeting the same type of man. You can't find them that gonna get up and go to work. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's break it down. You can't find them that get up and go to work. First of all, quit settling for the first person that jump in your inbox. Quit settling for the first person that show you a little bit until he show you enough, until he show you, like, you know what, let me see exactly what he gonna do. See, some of y'all be listening too hard with your eyes and not listening enough with your ears. Sometimes what you need ain't always standing there in front of you with a six-pack, bow-legged, tall, 5'6", bald-headed, goatee. Sometimes they don't look like that. Come on here, let's talk about it. Some of y'all women want what y'all see on TV. Some of y'all want what y'all see on social media. There'll be a lot of nice looking men on social media. But be careful and be mindful when you allow them to come in your life, because you don't know who you tie yourself to. And sometimes women get so lonely that they'll settle, and they be assuming that, you know what, I got to settle over here. And then when you get with that person, you be like, this ain't even the type of man I like. He don't even fit my lifestyle, but I'm going to settle for him because I feel like my time running out. I feel like I'm too old. I feel like I can't find nobody else. And then you get with a man that can't do nothing for you, won't call you, won't pick up the phone, then he don't respect you. See, respect go both ways. That part. Respect go both ways. And some of y'all don't understand that. When you in a relationship with somebody, when you dealing with a man and you can't believe nothing that he say, he can't tell you a word and stand on it. Let me tell you something. This is when I knew how to define decipher, when I tell the wheat from the tare. Let me tell you how you separate the wheat from the tare. When you separate the wheat from the tare, when you separate the men from the grown men, when you separate the boys from the men, when you pull them apart, let me tell you how I realized that. I realized a grown man, sometimes his word is all he got. Let me make this make sense. I was dealing with a man way before I got married. Dealing with a man, this was when I was becoming a grown woman. And I realized that because before him, I had done dealt with men that would make promises that they would not, shall not keep. Write this down before I forget. Never make a promise. Never make a promise. Some of them made so many promises and they never kept the promises. Every time we would have a conversations, but what if you already locked in and he shows up not? Hold on. Okay, Queen P, fix it. How have you? Okay, but listen, wait. I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to tell you about the situation why I say never make a promise. Let me tell you something. A lot of women, the reason why you don't respect your man, or you don't respect the man that you're dealing with, or you don't respect the man that you would never really respect the man until you get the reality of why you are bitter, why you are angry, why you are standoffish. And you ain't got to get mad, just say ouch, because it took me a while to respect men after the chaos that had came through my life, and I allowed that to dictate me trusting a man. And I know some of y'all are not like that, and let's put this in the chat. Trust issues. Because at one point I had trust issues. I had trust issues when it came to a man because of the lies that had not been told, because of the men that don't came in my life, crossed my path, and they broke that trust. Because let me tell you, y'all know I'm very transparent. This is when I realized what a grown man was. I was dealing with this man, and we was talking about going out of town. We was talking about going out of town. And he was like, well, you know what? I want to take you out of town. He wanted to take me to Halloween Horror Night, right? So we talking on the phone, and I was like, you know what? That sounds good and everything, but I'm trying to wrap my mind around how I'm going to pay this light bill. I don't feel like going on no trip when I got responsibilities at home. This man said, okay. And I said, if you was going to give me money to take me to Halloween Horror, I'd rather have that money to pay my light bill. This man clapped back and said, say less. He said, you know what? I like that. You got them kids. You want to make sure you want to make sure you handle your business before pleasure. This is what he says. He said, I got you. He said, when is the light bill due? And I was like, well, it was due like the next week. He said, okay, on Friday, I'm going to give you that money for the light bill. He said, say less. You want to handle your business. You want to take care of your responsibilities for your pleasures. I respect that as a woman, as a mother. He was not my kid's dad. Now, before that week was up, I asked him again. I was like, well, you know what, son? You going to still give me that money? This grown man, this is what I say. This grown man clapped back and said, listen, don't ever ask me or go behind me and ask me about something that I said I was going to do. He said, I'm a grown man and I stand on my word. And that's what he taught me. Sometimes our word is all we got. And if you can't trust my word, you can't trust me as a man. If you can't trust my word, you can't trust me as a man. Because sometimes in certain situations, their word is all they got. And the moment that you lose trust in what they say, baby, the trust is out the door. That is when I started really growing up, realizing, and they be saying all these cliche things. Oh, he give me his time. Oh, he give me his money. No, that don't decipher about no grown man. When that man can tell you something and then come back and back it up, that's when you know you got a grown man. If you ever want to know if he a grown man or a little boy, ask him something and see if he come through. The moment he don't come through, unless it's an excuse or a reason, because we all know life gon' life. But if you dealing with a grown man and he said it one time, you ain't even got to question him. He told me don't ever question me. I ain't never got to go behind him because he's a man of his word. And then when it came to that light bill, them lights is for them children. He said, I ain't even tell you I do it for you. I'm gonna make sure them lights stay on because you got kids and I'm dealing with you. Because if I'm dealing with you and your lights get cut off, them kids in the dark, he said they're not even my children, but that means I'm less than a man because I let the lights get cut off. See, some of y'all be around here thinking that y'all dealing with these men and they talk about what they got and they ain't never showing you what they gonna do. I'm not telling you go lay down with a man and get money. I'm trying to show you how to decipher what is a grown man versus a man, because a man can tell you all day long that he gonna do something and he never do. And if you ever deal with a man and he tell you this right here, ladies, come out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You ever deal with a man and he say he gonna do something and he hit you with this, let me see what I can do. You might well throw your hands up, because that let me see you what I can do, it ain't gonna never come to pass. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. It ain't gonna never come to pass. If you ever dealt with a man that say, let me see what I can do, baby, you might well hang that up, because it ain't gonna never come to pass. I'm just saying, we talking about you don't respect him. Today's topic is you don't respect him. And I'm trying to pull the covers off of the things and the reasons why a lot of women don't respect their man, don't respect their helpmate, don't respect their person, because it's a lot of things that happen before you met this man, a lot of things that you see, a lot of things that you lack, a lot of things that you ain't never had. And it's hard to trust somebody that you don't even know. It's hard to trust somebody or get back in the situation with a man after being burnt and lied out and mistreated after you dealt with a man that don't come home at night. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, y'all, I'm going to help somebody today. We going to be real today. I'm going to help somebody today. I'm talking to my grown women that understand what I'm saying. And this ain't every woman across the board. But I do know a lot of women don't trust their man right now because of stuff that don't happen in the past or the stuff that's going on right now. So far, we don't talk about the bare minimum. Don't you ever allow nobody to give you the bare minimum. You letting somebody give you the bare minimum when you don't even give you the bare minimum. Hold on, wait a minute. You let somebody give you the bare minimum when you don't even give yourself the bare minimum. We living in 2026. The highest gas is the bare minimum. How you gonna give me the bare minimum when I got to go to the store and spend about $5 on some eggs and gas and milk, and I got to spend over $100 in order to even survive and live? And you allow somebody to be in your face. You allow somebody to be on your line. You allow somebody to text you. You allow somebody to waste your time. You continue to allow this man to fumble you when he giving you the bare minimum. The bare minimum. It costs for me to go stand in that kitchen. It's hot. I'm tired. I don't feel like cooking, but I'm getting out here and doing this anyway. Bare minimum, we not doing that. It's 2026. And if you don't like what I'm saying, exit stage left. And if I'm talking to you, don't get mad. Just say ouch and come on in here. Come on. I got 31 people on my YouTube watching me. What a thumbs up at. What's up, y'all? Come on, don't do that. Y'all on my TikTok. Y'all show y'all girls some love today. Come through in the clutch. Come on now. When we talking about settling, why you settling? Why? Could somebody do me a favor? Could somebody Google when Betty Wright song came on out? What year did Betty Wright song came out? Having a piece of man is better than having a piece of man at all. When did Betty Wright song? Please Google it. I need to know. Because we going to talk about piece of man and settling and the men that don't never allow them to make a promise that they can't keep. And then you got trust issues. I'm going to tell you why you got trust issues. I just need to know when Betty Wright song came out. 1987. Hey, Shining Star, thank you. 1987. Listen. Everybody in the chat put 1987, 1980. Around that time. Put it in the chat. Put 1980s. Just put the 1980s. Everybody in the chat put 1980. That's it. 1980. Put it in the chat. Now, listen. Betty Wright song came out in 1980s. It is now 2026. Everybody now, one of my girls, one of y'all Monique, one of y'all Miss Wright Beauty, niece Miss Barbara, could one of y'all put this in the chat and we're going to pin it up. Residue. Put residue. Somebody, Miss Cynthia, Miss Sharon, one of y'all on my YouTube, put residue. Some of y'all walking around here with that Betty Wright residue on you, and you are around here acting like a piece of a man is better than not having no man at all. Let me make it clear for y'all in the back. Having no man at all is better than having a piece of a man. Because when you got a piece of a man, you allowing this man to give you the bare minimum. You allowing this man to make promises he can't keep. You allowing this man you settling for this man. You allowing this man to do exactly what he want to do. Treat you exactly how he want to treat you. Don't value you. Don't appreciate you. All because you still got that Betty Wright residue on you talking about a piece of a man. I'm going to need y'all to cancel that today. I'm going to need y'all to brush that residue off because God didn't create no piece of no man. God didn't want to intend on you having no piece of a man. Too many of y'all singing that Betty Wright song. And baby, it is time to brush yourself off and do better. And just because you on my live, that don't mean you can stay. How about that? Okay. When it comes down to loving yourself, first of all, self-love is the best love. And when you self-love, listen, ladies, We got to learn to respect these men. If you in a relationship, you dealing with somebody and you don't respect him, you don't value his word, Houston, it's a problem. I'm telling you. And don't get mad, say ouch. And you want to know how you know. I know you don't respect him because every time he says something, you don't value it. Every time he do something, you question it. Whatever it is going on in your relationship, you feeling like you ain't getting everything that you need. And that means that you settling for a piece of something just to say you got a man. Listen, communication. We're going to go there real quick. Communication. Communication. Put it in the chat. Communication. Listen, communication. Listen, I'm going to need you to stop thinking that you need to sit in a corner and be quiet. I'm going to need you to stop feeling like you can't say what you need to say. And I'm not saying being rude and disrespectful. Too many women watch their mamas. Too many women watch their grandmas. Too many women watch Atlanta Housewives. Too many women be on social media watching things that is not realistic. You know what a realistic relationship look like? A realistic relationship looks like you and him getting through some hard times that ain't even scripted. And everything ain't for social media. I don't care how perfect Patties try to get on social media and put on like life is so perfect. Baby, everybody argue. Everybody disagree. You ain't gonna tell me that y'all don't disagree sometimes, because ain't nobody gonna agree on everything. You weren't even created like that. You was created you and he was created him. But my issue today is how women don't respect men or respect their man, or they don't even speak up for themselves because they afraid they gonna run them away. Because let me tell you something. Next thing we're gonna write down. Learn behaviors. If you following along, you got a few things written down. Learn behavior. It's a lot of learned behavior. Welcome in. Hello. It's a lot of learned behavior. You know how I know? Because you watched your mama be a certain type of woman, and now you are becoming the same type of woman that your mama was. And listen, we love our mamas. We love our mamas to death. We love our mamas to death. But sometimes, thank you, Queen P. But sometimes the things that they did back in the days when they were doing it was for those times. Some of us watched our mamas work herself to the bone while daddy sat on the couch. Some of us watched our mamas take care of the whole house while she was sick. Some of us watched our mamas walk on eggshells so that she don't run the man away because he was helping, or maybe he was paying all the bills, and we're not even living like this. That's not respecting a man when you ain't letting a man be a man. Sometimes you got to let him be a man, and that sometimes means you got to let him make mistakes. Some of y'all don't even let him make a mistake because y'all feel like, well, if I don't do it, he ain't gonna do it. Some things you got to know how to throw your hands up and say, you know what, I'm just not gonna do it. I watched my mama be that same woman. That's what you got to go to telling yourself. I watched my mama be everything, all she could be, to a man that didn't appreciate her, a man that didn't love on her, a man that didn't hold her at night, a man that didn't pour into her, a man that didn't build her up. I watched my mama cook. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying women need to start saying, if you watched your mama cook a hot meal, clean the kitchen, cater to her man, and then he still mistreated her, and you trying to figure out why you don't respect the man. You don't respect the man because your mama was the man and the woman in the place, in the armchair, in the house. Don't get mad, say ouch. When a lot of us watch our mamas be super strong, I'm talking about watched our mamas on days when she was dog tired and she still got up and was her wife, and she still got up and made things happen. A lot of us in this chat right now had mamas that made it happen. If you had a mama that made it happen, put in the chat, made it happen. Because we have mamas that made it happen. Do you hear me? And that is why a lot of us are the way that we are right now. A lot of us don't respect men, or we didn't. Like, I didn't respect men at first because I had a mama that made it happen, and she didn't care if she had a man or she did. But the problem with us having mamas, listen, the problem with us having mamas that made it happen, it made us look at things differently. It made us become super women. It made us become super strong. It made us say we don't need a man for nothing. It made us say, you know what, I'm going to show up for me. I'm going to show up for me. Even though I got a man, you got to stop laying by a male. You got to stop laying by a warm body and not getting what you need out of a relationship. And you got to stop not respecting him. He got to be a man, because in the Bible, the Bible states the man is the head. Do y'all understand me? See, y'all don't want to hear this because y'all want to hear everything else. But the Bible states that the man's supposed to be a head. But a lot of these men don't know how to be a head because they ain't never even said it. And you know what? Everybody put this in the chat. Expectations. Expectations. The expectations of some men. Some of us women, I've done it in the past. Let me tell you. The expectations that I've had in the past before I got married, my expectations wasn't high as I thought they were. I talked a good game, but it did not show with the men that I was dealing with. Sometimes your expectations are not high as they should be because these men coming through and not even doing half of what they should. You should not be in a situation with a man that you cannot conversate with. You should not be with a man that you can't disagree with and y'all disagree and not be cussed out. You should not be in a situation where compromising ain't even on the table. You don't need to be with a man that's walking around beating his chest like he's Superman, like he's God-given, and you should bow down. And nowhere in the Bible it states that you got to bow down and be nobody's slave or nobody's doormat. See, that be our problem as women. We always want to cater to everybody. We always want to be the make it happen type. We want to take care of everything and everybody and work ourselves down. And then when we tired, they walking around or they don't move on or got somebody else. And listen, if you ever come across a man that don't want you, if you come across a man in a situation and he don't want you, let him go. Quit trying to make somebody be with you. Quit trying to make somebody do what you want him to do. Quit trying to make somebody be ready. You can't make him be ready, baby. If he ain't ready when you meet him, if he ain't ready when y'all sit down and conversate and start spending time, if he's not ready when y'all talk about it, baby, you can't make him. You got to meet somebody where he's ready and you ready. Quit trying to make him do what you want him to do. If it's something that you want to do, speak on it. If it's something that you won't, stand on it. If what you ain't gonna settle for it, stand on it. Quit standing on something with your homegirls, and when it's time to talk to a man, you can't stand on it. You gonna settle because, oh, he look good. If you ain't gonna settle for it, stand on it. If you ain't getting down on the first date, stand on it. If you want to get down on the first date, stand on it. But quit thinking that you gotta settle for a piece of a man when there's too many men out here gonna love you correctly. And if you in a relationship and you having a problem and you listening to this live, this ain't me saying leave your relationship. What I'm trying to get you to understand, you don't respect him. You don't respect him. And when you don't respect your man, a house divided cannot stand. You don't respect your man. That means y'all going ahead and y'all bumping heads. You don't respect your man to make no decisions that's going to benefit you. Houston, there's a problem. And some of y'all don't understand that. I'm serious. We got to get back in order. That's what it is. We are not in order. The order of things is God, then the man. Some of y'all think when somebody say submissive, we saying be submissive, and all you gonna do is cook and clean and be his slave and do what he say, don't talk bad. Y'all got the wrong definition of being submissive. Ain't you tired? Come here, ladies. Ain't you tired of being super strong all the time? You want to know why a lot of us got midsections in our belly? We carry everything. You want to know why we be tired and oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you. You want to know why our bodies be aching and when by the time we get in the bed, you know why? You want to know why your anxiety be so high? You want to know why? Thank you. You want to know why you can't sleep some nights? Because you sleeping next to somebody, excuse me, he ain't no man, he ain't no grown man, he just a man. Because a grown man ain't, first of all, coming in your life to disrupt it. And listen, And I know, and that's why I'm not blaming men for a lot of this. A lot of this don't even come from the men that you dealing with now. Some of this comes from the men that you dealt with before. Some of y'all got the residue of what Betty Wright told y'all. Then y'all got the residue of what the last man did. So now you don't trust nobody, because in your mind, every man is the same. And I'm here to tell you, every man is not the same. There are actually some good men, but some of y'all rush into situations and you don't get to know nobody. And then when you rush into the situation and then you don't get what you need out of the situation, now you mad. You don't respect your man enough to say, you know what, baby, I'm tired. Some of y'all be dog tired. Hey, dog. Some of y'all be, hey, Broken Heart Ministries. Some of y'all be tired. Seriously, some of y'all be tired. Hey, Shawan. Some of y'all be tired. No, I'm serious. Today's topic, if my girl's still in the chat, for the ones that's just coming in a back, today's topic is you don't respect him. If you in a relationship with a man, listen. It's so many women broke down. When I say broke down, meaning they be so dog tired by the time they lay down, because they won't even speak up and say thank you. They won't even speak up and say I'm tired. We got some single parents that baby daddy is in his right mind, that's out here living his best life, that should be helping her take care of the kids, but he's not, because she's so prideful and she want to be superwoman, because you know why? Once again, she saw her mama be superwoman and she feel like that's the way she's supposed to be. Girl, listen, my mama was a superwoman. And I know a lot of y'all women, mothers was a superwoman. She didn't enforce nothing. If your daddy didn't come through, she did what she had to do. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to speak for a lot of the women like my mama. A lot of them regret not making sure that our dads was in our lives. A lot of our moms regret not making sure they supported us financially. A lot of our moms regret not even going to, put something in order. A lot of our moms regret that. And because we watched that, we assume that we supposed to be them same type of women. And I know my mama, I can't say it for y'all, but my mama said she wished she was more like me when it came to making sure that these kids saw their daddy. I was raised without my daddy. And I vowed when I had children, I was going to do everything in my power to make sure that my kids was not raised without their dads, even though we weren't together. Because we weren't together, it didn't mean that they still wasn't supposed to help me take care of kids. Some of y'all women are so strong and y'all so stubborn, and you feel like, no, this is the way my mama did it, so I got to do it like this. Because your mama did it, it didn't make it right. At that time in her life, she probably didn't enforce a lot of things, because some of y'all daddies weren't able to do nothing. Just say ouch, don't get mad. And some women that do talk about, oh, I ain't putting nobody on child support, I ain't making nobody help me. You ain't doing it because you know you ain't gonna get nothing. Don't get mad, say ouch. But a lot of women right now don't respect men like they should respect, because of the things they see and the things they lack. Some women ain't never even came across grown men. Ain't never even seen a grown man. Ain't seen their homegirl be loved correctly. Ain't seen their sister be loved correctly. Ain't seen their mama be loved correctly. Ain't seen nobody be loved correctly. And she's standing out there like, well, what does this thing called love and respect look like? You know what it looked like? It looked like you understanding that you got to forgive and move past what hurt you. You got to quit allowing what's in your heart to dictate how you gonna move on with the next situation. You got to give somebody the right chance. Some of y'all don't get these men the right chance or the opportunity to even show you what a grown man look like. Because one thing, y'all rush into the bedroom. Don't get mad, say ouch. You gonna take your time and get to know nobody, because you afraid if you get to know somebody, he gonna lie to you like the last one. He gonna mistreat you like the last one. He gonna cheat on you like the last one. He ain't gonna show up like the last one. His word ain't gonna be bond like the last one. You can't make a man do nothing that he don't want to do. You can't. And you can tell by a conversation. If you take your time, listen, my people in the chat saying, speak, girl, speak. Because I must be telling the truth. Don't get mad, say ouch. If a lot of us, if back in the days, I ran across somebody like me when I was trying to find myself and become who I've become now. If somebody was pouring into me like this, the mistakes I made, I wouldn't have made them. But I'm glad I made them because now I can share my testimonies with y'all. Everything that I'm talking about, it don't necessarily mean that I'm going through it or don't went through it. But I've witnessed a lot of things. I done been around a lot of things. I've seen the baddest of the bad get dogged. Because if you know how a lot of women be thinking that, oh, they prettier than you, oh, I'm better than you, oh, I'm a red bone, or I'm a dark skin, whatever. There are other women that think they're better. I've seen the baddest of the baddest be dogged, mistreated. I've seen men fumble the baddest of the baddest. Do you hear me? So let's not think or act like that ain't gonna never happen to me. Oh, that ain't gonna never. I've seen the baddest of the baddest. So it ain't that you can't or you ain't. Baby, if you ain't never went through it, you don't know what I'm talking about. But today's topic, I'm talking about you don't respect that man. You don't respect that man because he done cheated on you not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times. Some of y'all dealing with men that done cheated and got a whole baby. And so it's real, real hard for you to trust anything a man say. Some of y'all in situations that you stand in because y'all got kids. Some of y'all in situations you stand because he pay all the bills. Some of y'all in situations because you don't want the next woman to have them. Some of y'all in situations, some of y'all are married to men that you shouldn't even been married to. Some of y'all got babies from men that you shouldn't even lay down and had a baby with. And all hell done broke loose in your life. And you trying to figure out, wait a minute, hold on, how I get this type of baby daddy? Because you didn't take your time and ask the right questions. The right questions ain't if you got a job. The right questions would be, are you stingy? Are you trying to spend some of that cash? The right question is, what we doing? The right question is, what we doing? What you trying to do? That's the right question. Like, straight up, be straight up. Like, what we trying to do? If you the type of woman that you say, you know what, I'm not going to just lay down with anybody. Stand on it. Don't let him manipulate you. Don't let him sweet talk you. And don't let your loneliness be the reason why you in a relationship. This is why y'all got to start getting the man you want and not the man you need. Don't get mad. Say ouch. And see, and I'm talking to women that got their own, that don't really need a man, but it'll be nice to have one. I'm not saying that you got to have a man, but what I'm saying is you in a situation and you don't respect the man. You don't respect your man. You don't value what he say. You don't value or you don't respect him enough to know that he gonna have your back. He gonna stand in the paint. He gonna do it. Listen, my husband is a type of man. He's a grown man. But when it comes to doing certain things around the house, me and him gonna bump heads. We gonna bump heads. I would show y'all something, but I'm not gonna show it right now because I've got to finish putting everything together. But we gonna bump heads. And it don't mean that he's not a grown man. It's just that's how some men are. He gonna stand on what he feel, and I'm gonna stand on what I feel. I ask him to do something, then might not get done right then. But eventually it gonna get done, and once he get it done, he be like, oh, this cool. But see, some of y'all are be in my situation and feel like I ain't doing all that. Baby, do you, and I'm gonna do me. Some of y'all scared to stand on business. Even though I know that he gonna push back, we gonna bump heads. We gonna bump heads, but he gonna eventually do it. And I'm not gonna not ask him to do it because I know how he gonna react or how he gonna feel. I'm gonna stand on business and he gonna stand on business, and eventually he gonna get it done. You understand what I'm saying? And some people do not understand. Listen to me. The reason why a lot of women today's topic is you don't respect him. You don't respect him because you don't been lied to too many times. You don't been hurt too many times. But you can't just put all the blame on him. You can't put all the blame on the man. You got to take accountability for what you have allowed. Don't get mad. Say ouch. I got to get in this kitchen and start cooking. We're going to transition over here. Hold on, y'all. Some of y'all don't understand that. You don't respect him because all the stuff you done been through with a man, you like, you know what? I done been here before. I done did this before. I done did this too many times. And every time I trust a man, he mistreat me. He lie to me. He don't show up for me. He don't pour into me. And he don't give me nothing to trust. But you know what? The respect. Let me tell you something. The reason why you don't respect them, because you ain't never seen it done before. You don't respect them because the last man lied to you, so you assume this one gonna lie too. But if you take your time, if you take your time and get to know people before you rush in the bedroom, before you rush cooking a meal, before you rush giving him your money, before you rush being on the phone with him all the time, listen. I'm going to need some of y'all to put y'all big girl panties on and understand something. When you get ready to get in another relationship or you in a relationship, you got to learn how to stand on business. And what I mean when I say stand on business, if there's something that you want from a relationship, stand on your principles and don't try to go left or right or go to saying, you know what, he looked like potential. Quit thinking that potential, because he potentially could be a liar. Potentially he could be a cheater. Potentially he could be a mistreater. Potentially he can fumble you. Too many of y'all be around here talking about, well, he got a little potential. Potential don't get you nothing sometimes, baby. Quit standing on potential and stand on business. And when you get ready to go somewhere, you got to know who you are. You got to be in that thing with confidence. You got to let it be known. Listen, I don't deal with men that don't lie to me. I don't deal with men that don't cheat on me. I don't deal with men that ain't respect me. I don't deal with men that I cater to and still fumble me. I don't deal with men that I was his baby mama. He gave me children and ain't stand by me. I dealt with men that talk about going to church but ain't never take us to church. I talked about a man that talk about what we gonna do and ain't never show me nothing. When you go into the situation, you got to go in there with a mindset like, listen, I ain't even come here with all this. Because at the end of the day, y'all already know what they want. At the end of the day, you already know what they want. Now, you can hold it or you can give it away. But when it comes to you, your heart, the things that you desire from a relationship, if I did a one-on-one right now with a few of y'all, I can guarantee you half of y'all don't know what y'all want when it comes from a relationship. Y'all talk that talk, but I can guarantee you if I got y'all on a one-on-one and I ask you what it is that you desire from a man, what it is that you want, half of y'all won't be able to tell me. Because y'all will give me that, oh, I want a man that get up and go to work. Oh, I want a man that gonna come home. Oh, I want a man that gonna pay the bills. I want a man that gonna take me on trips. I want a man. You want all this, but do you really want all that? Because sometimes when you get that, you don't know how to value it and you don't even know how to maneuver it. What I'm saying is some of y'all talk that talk, but you don't even know what you want because you so over here. No, stand on what you want. You want a man that open car doors? Let it be known. Listen, I want me a man that open car doors. And if you get that type of man, oh, ain't nobody doing that. That's that white man stuff. People don't do that. People don't do that. Yes, they do. If you let that man know and quit settling for the first thing that look good, quit settling for the first thing that sound good, then you will really be able to get what you need. Some of y'all don't know how to use what you got to get what you want. Listen to me. Some of y'all don't know how to use what you got to get what you want. And I ain't talking about your assets. I ain't talking about what's between your thighs. I'm talking about some of y'all don't know how to communicate. Some of y'all don't know how to use your communication skills. Because, see, the first thing y'all be thinking is we talking about using your assets. No, baby. I'm talking about you talking and saying what it is that you need, what it is that you want. You understand me? Some of y'all don't know how to do that. Because you're scared to say, you know what? I've been like this too long. I've settled too long. I've seen my mom. I've seen my grandma. I've seen my aunties. I've seen other women be mistreated. And then some of y'all on the outside of relationships, y'all be out there looking in thinking that either you can do better or you be saying, I never let a man do me like this. And for the women that ain't never been through nothing, for my women that sitting back saying, oh no, I ain't gonna let a man do this and I ain't gonna let a man do that, and oh, a man ain't gonna do this, I get my own money. Shut up, because I ain't even talking to you. I ain't talking to no woman that's so angry and bitter till she talking about, that's why I get my own money. Get your own money. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking about the women that do want to be in relationships, or the women that are in relationships and don't respect a man. And you know why they don't respect him? Because all the hell they done been through. I ain't talking about y'all heifers that always y'all got all the money, y'all got all the education, y'all can do everything by yourself, y'all don't need a man to do nothing, y'all ain't never gonna get married, that's why you gonna stay single, that's why you buy everything by yourself and you pay all your bills. I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the women that knows, you know what, I'm super strong and I can't respect a man. I done been through too much and I don't respect the man that I'm with. And some of y'all got good men and you don't respect him, not because of what he done to you, because of what the last man done. And it's time to get it together. It's time to quit walking around here angry and mad. It's time to quit walking around here angry and mad. And if you've been hurt before, I don't know now, woman, put a pink heart in the chat if a man ever broke your heart. If a man ever broke your heart, put a pink heart in the chat. If a man ever broke your heart, let it be known. Because we all don't been hurt. But there are some women that thrive off the fact that the last man hurt them. So they live and they breathe in that position, in that place. Oh, he hurt me. All men the same. The last one I was with did me like that. The last one I was with, he used me. The last one I was with didn't show up for me. The last one, you live and you thrive and you breathe in that toxicness. You in that situation and you want to stay in that situation. That man broke your heart a year ago. That man broke your heart 3 years ago. That man broke your heart 7 years ago. That man broke your heart 20 years ago. And to this day, you still talking about, oh, I'm 80 years old. And that man, you are held hostage, or you're holding somebody hostage that's going on with their life. We have all been in situations that, listen, I wrote a book. The title of my book is called 3 Years Too Long. I stayed in a broken situation for entirely too long. But when I finally got out of that, come here. I stayed, in a broken situation for 3 years too long. I wrote a book about it. So you can't tell me about hurt. You can't tell me about brokenness. You can't tell me about a man that ain't never been there for you. You can't tell me about a man pouring into a man and you get nothing out of it. You can't tell me nothing when, I'm sorry. She says, you are speaking with so much passion, clarity, and with it, this is powerful as a clinical. She's a clinical psychologist and a relationship coach. I can understand you are hitting. Thank you. I'm glad somebody got my back over there, girl. Yes, I wrote a book, so you can't tell me about being in a position. And then while I was in it, I was raising my children, trying to go to school, don't got saved. I was all that in the above. Do you understand me? So you can't tell me. That's why I speak the way I speak and I say what I say. This is not me saying pack your stuff and leave your man. This is actually me telling you to look in the mirror and check yourself, because anything that's happening to you, anything that you allowing to go on, anytime a man is giving you the bare minimum and you the woman in there cooking and cleaning and throwing it in a circle, you letting that thing go through the tonsils and not the jawbone, you putting up with his shenanigans, finding his clothes, washing his drawers, taking care of his children, cooking the food, dealing with everything that's going on in the house, paying the bills, making sure the lights stay on, making sure the cars get gas, making sure it's groceries in the house, and you let the man give you the bare minimum, you sitting back settling. Baby, it is time for you to rise up and look in the mirror and tell yourself, I deserve way better than this. And some of that stuff don't even start with you. Some of the trust issues you got, it starts with your mama, not even with your daddy. You watched your mama be that woman that you said you would never be, and now you turning around and you've become your mother. And you want to sit back and say, not my mama. Yes, your mama. Don't get mad. Say, ouch. It's time to heal. You don't respect that man because you broke it. You don't respect that man because your heart has been bruised. Your heart has been bruised, but you ain't the only woman that don't have a bruised heart. You understand me? Your heart has been bruised, and when your heart has been bruised, it's hard for you to trust another man. And then some of y'all listening to me saying, she want me to deal with another man after he don't lie to me, after the last one mistreated me, after the last one dogged me, after the last one almost made me go clean. Because when I wrote a book about a man 3 years too long, and if I hadn't been strong as I was mentally, listen, some of that hurt will have you questioning your freedom. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. Don't get mad, say ouch. Some of that hurt that they bring, you understand me? That thing will have you questioning your freedom because you be tired of being mistreated. You be tired of getting lied to. You be tired of staying home at night. You be tired of taking care of everybody, nobody taking care of you. You get tired of being the one that always got to be the strong one and be the bigger one. You be tired of trying to fix everything when it's broken. Sometimes that thing will have you a broken heart over and over and over and over and over and over. That thing will have you questioning your freedom. And this is why I'm trying to get you not to go. Do not allow nothing and nobody to trick you off these streets. And especially when you got children. And don't get mad, say out. I'm speaking to the real women that don't been in a broken situation, that don't just got tired of being lied to and mistreated. And you don't told him, listen, I can't take no more of this. But you weren't strong enough to walk away. Do you understand me? Have you ever been sick and tired of being sick and tired, but you didn't walk away? Let me get this food. Let me wash my hands so I can get this food on. Hold on, y'all. Have you ever been so tired? Have you ever been tired? Oh, somebody just bought my book. Have you ever been tired? No, I'm serious. I'm talking about tired, brokenhearted. Have you ever just cried? Have you ever just been in the shower and slide down the shower, tears running down your face, and you telling God you tired? Have you ever been tired? I'm talking about sick and tired, but you ain't strong enough to walk away. Where my grown women at? Because even though we don't been tried, dogged out, lied to, mistreated, sometimes we ain't even strong enough to walk away. That man been stayed out all night long. You could have been went through that phone and caught him doing wrong, and you still gonna get in that kitchen and cook him a meal. Where are my grown women at? I ain't talking about my youngsters. I'm talking about my grown women that don't been down through there and know what I'm talking about. Because let's talk about that N word that I can't say. Let's talk about that N word that I can't say. Let's talk about that N word. Let's talk about that N word when you run across them. What my people at that know what I'm talking about? Because that N word be getting me in trouble. That N word that could be getting me in trouble. Miss Barbara, what's that N word? Let's talk about one of them. Yes. Yes. Pin it. That N word. You understand me? When you come across, put that N word in, Miss Cynthia. When you come across one of them type right there, I'm talking about them type that gonna make you believe a lie that you know is the truth. I'm talking about that kind, and I'm talking to my women that gonna go through phones. I'm talking to my women that gonna go through phones because I don't went and check them phones. I will check a phone. Yes, I will. Let's be real. Let's be honest. I'm talking about you done went through the phone and you going through the phone and you can see where he been with somebody else. You can see where they done hung out with together. You can see where he done fed her. You see you see pictures of her, and she ain't fully clothed. You got the proof in your hand. And when you address it, this man still tell you, that ain't me. Somebody else sent me that. That's my homeboy. Your homeboy sent a picture of a chick that he dealing with half naked, and you saying this your homeboy, old lady, and you know it to be the truth, and he still gonna say it ain't you. And then he clap back. He clap back and tell you that's what you get for going through the phone. Now you in the wrong. He making it on you. He don't flip the whole strip and saying you shouldn't have been going through the phone. No, baby, you shouldn't have been cheating on me. You up in my house cheating on me, ain't had the money for the light bill. I had to come up with the money for the light bill, and you still up in my house, and you still taking a hot shower, and you still eating a hot meal. But you cheating on me, disrespecting me, ain't valuing me, and now it's my fault. It's my fault that you was cheating on me? Okay. And then, listen. Then they make you feel so bad about the situation till you start saying to yourself, you know what? Maybe it is me. Where my grown women at? I'm talking about my grown women that don't deal with men, and this is the reason why you don't respect a lot of them right now. I'm talking about you was good to him, and you don't call him cheating, and then after he don't made you feel so bad, now he don't got you to thinking that it's your fault. Like, and then you go to telling yourself, you know what? Well, maybe I need to lose weight. Maybe I need to be a better woman. Maybe I need to give some a little bit more. You come up with every excuse in the book on why it's your fault that he don't cheat it. What my grown women at? It's your fault why he don't cheated on you. It's your fault now. You caught him cheating, but he don't flip that thing all the way around. Excuse me. This is why a lot of women don't respect men, because of what the last one did. You see what I'm saying? My people saying they've been there. They know what it feels like to be lied to be mistreated. Do you understand me? They know what it's like. Hold on. Is Angela? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me see the evidence. I ain't going to explain. You telling me that you done been there? That what you saying? Hold on. Are you saying you been there? That's why you saying that, Angela? Deleting photos and comments, that part. Okay. Angela saying you dealing with a type of man that telling you, let me see the evidence, and ain't gonna explain nothing, and he telling you a grown woman. And this what I'm talking about. Dealing with some type of men, or have you not respecting a grown man for real because of the lies and the mistreatment. And this what I'm talking about. I wrote a book about being mistreated. I wrote a book about being neglected. And I wrote a book, and I stayed in the situation for 3 years too long. This ain't what nobody told me. This is what I'm telling you. So I know that feeling. And then when you in a broken situation and you love them, listen. Have you ever been in love with him and you know he cheating on you? You ever been in love with him? Listen, baby, I don't pack clothes and turn around and unpack them. This is what I'm telling you. The reason why a lot of women don't respect the men that they are with, because of the hell they done been through. You was a good woman to him. Have you ever been faithful to a cheater, girl? Listen. You home being faithful, playing little old faithful. You faithful, but every time you turn around, you going through that phone, or you finding something in that clothes, and you know he don't been with another woman. Have you ever just laid next to him, or he don't came home smelling like somebody, and you still ain't leave? Listen. Can't nobody sit on here and tell me not one thing about being mistreated, about being lied to, about being neglected. That's why right now, listen, I don't care what I put up with then. Don't play with me right now. Ain't no way I'm going to let another man treat me like I did. I allowed that man to treat me when I stayed in a broken situation for 3 years too long. And all I was trying to do was love him, love on his family, love his kids. And he still mistreated me. If you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's hard. It's hard. Listen to me, ladies. It is hard. It is hard. It is hard. And please don't say it ain't hard. It's hard to trust a man or respect a man after going through what we've been through. But listen, I said all that to say this. It's possible. Once you heal, that part, I'm glad you asked me. I was just about to get there. Once you heal, you know how to heal. Let me tell you the first thing you do. you take accountability for what you allowed. The moment I started accepting that I allowed him to mistreat me, I allowed him to lie to me, I allowed him to cheat on me and come back home, I allowed it. Once you start taking accountability, that's the first thing is first. I took accountability for allowing a man like him to even cross my path, to even lay in my bed, to even breathe the air I breathe, to even lay in my house and flip the TV, to even get me up out of character. I allowed it, and I took accountability for allowing it. That was the first thing. Then I forgave him. I didn't forgive him for him. I forgave him for me. I took accountability, then I forgave him, not for him, I forgave him for me. Then I fell in love with me. I fell in love with me. Hold on, let me get this chicken. I fell in love with me. And a lot of women say they love themselves, but when you don't been through hell and hot water, sometimes you got to reprogram yourself. Everybody in the chat put reprogram. Somebody put it up there, pin it up there. Put that in the chat. Reprogram your mind. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. You got to detox. Detox your subconscious. You must detox your subconscious. Reprogram yourself. You got to start, instead of you saying, dang, he gonna lie to me. You got to start telling yourself, I deserve somebody that's gonna tell me the truth. Stop saying, he ain't gonna show up for me. And start telling yourself, I deserve somebody that's gonna show up for me. Start telling yourself, I deserve a good man. And stop saying, dang, it ain't no good man. I deserve a good man. I deserve somebody that's ready for what I'm ready for. You got to reprogram yourself and say, I love me with a man and without a man. And you got to love you from the top of your head to the sole of your feet. You got to be able to look in the mirror. And I'm talking about physically. Look in the mirror with nothing on. You got to fall in love with the person in the mirror. Because when you fall in love with you, baby, they ain't going to be able to tell you not one thing. When you fall in love with the person that's looking back at you, I'm talking about with roles. I'm talking about with cellulite. I'm talking about after having children. I'm talking about not shaped like a Coke bottle. I'm talking about loving you. I'm talking about the way God created you. I'm talking about everything about you. You got to fall back in love with you. And then you got to stop holding on. Once I wrote that book, I was able to let go. I released everything in that book. I remember writing my book. The book that's in my bio is called 3 Years Too Long. I can remember writing that book with tears running down my face. Because when I wrote it and I put it on paper, I said, I can't believe. I couldn't believe that I even allowed the stuff to go on that I allowed to go on. I wrote that book with tears in my eyes. Do y'all hear what I say? Because I know what it's like to think that you will never be able to come out or come from amongst none of that. If you've been broken, lied to, fumbled, and right now you trying to figure out how, even if you've been divorced or going through a divorce or going through if you're in a broken season in your life, you listen. Ain't nobody gonna love you like you love you. You got to get back to loving you. You got to fall. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get this. Okay, got that much flour. Make it do what it do. You got to fall back in love with you. And then you got to tell yourself. You got to start telling yourself, I deserve. I deserve. Some of y'all don't tell yourself y'all deserve anything. Some of y'all keep speaking on what shoulda, coulda, woulda. No, baby. I started walking around, and you know what really got me through? I listened to 2 women. One of those women was Love Dorsey. Y'all should look her up. I listened to Love Dorsey and April Manson. When I started listening to them, besides listening to the preachers, when I started listening to them, and those are two different women. Love Dorsey gonna cuss you out like a dog. She gonna walk you like a dog. She gonna make you feel so low, but it ain't coming from a place that wants you to be low. Love Dorsey she gonna tell you about yourself. And at that time in my life, I needed a Love Dorsey. Then I started listening to April Mason. April Mason don't even talk to women anymore because she felt like when she talked to women, we don't listen. But at that time in my life, I listened to these two different, I'm telling you, these is two different women coming from different perspectives when it comes to a woman. But by me listening to them women, got me out that funk that I was in, got me out that part, got me out of me thinking I'm less than, got me out thinking that I'm not worthy, got me from a place of not being sick and tired. When I listened to them women, and I would listen to them constantly, I would put them in my ear and listen to them constantly until it got out of my soul, until I started realizing, wait a minute, hold on, I'm not the problem, they the problem. I wasn't the problem, he was the problem. But I had to really get somebody, that part. I really had to get in a place in my life. I needed somebody. That's why I'm the way that I am with y'all. I needed somebody to tear me all the way down, to bring me, to help build me all the way back up, and build me up with confidence. You can't go through something and not then when you get back up and not come back stronger. Ain't no reason. You mean to tell me you've been through all that hell and you don't think you deserve nothing else better? I went through too much in my life. If you got that book and you read the book and you understand what I'm saying, the stuff I went through in that book, and to think that I want to be going through that in 2026 at 46, I loved men that didn't love me back. I cared for men that didn't care for me back. I catered to men that did not cater to me back. I don't just talk to y'all like I know everything or I'm talking about something out of a book. I'm talking to y'all real life. This is a real live, like we live. And I want to pour into y'all women to let y'all know you don't respect a man not because of them. You don't respect a man right now because of you. You don't respect what he say. You don't value his opinion. You don't trust that he gonna, you know what, he gonna fix what he messed up. He gonna appreciate you. You don't trust a man because you don't trust a man. Hold on, y'all. Get this chicken back. Yep, you don't trust them. You don't respect them. You don't respect the man. You don't respect them. But it ain't just them, it's you. It's us sometimes as women. Some of us weren't raised with our daddies. Some of us was not raised with our daddies. Some of us was raised with strong women that made it happen, but it didn't make it right. But we like that because that's all we know. All we know is to be strong. We don't know how to be soft. Y'all, come on. I know I'm talking good. Oh, my God. I know Miss Barbara on here, y'all. I'm almost at 100,000 taps. Y'all support y'all live hosts. Come through, y'all. Come on. I know I'm talking good. My girl came through in the clutch today. Miss Barbara say I'm determined. See, I ain't even say nothing today. I'm just talking. But it is time. It is time, y'all. I'm finna get ready to make some fried chicken and mashed potatoes and green beans. And Monique, where my girl at? I did that cooking. I'm cooking videos for my girl. My girl said, you need to make videos so we can see. I did all that, and it was time consuming. It's time. What happened? Wait a minute, my girl said, yes, thank you for buying the book. Y'all clap it up for my girl just went and bought the book. Yes. Thank you. But listen. And I did them just for you, girl. Because the other day when you saying make us some videos. I'm finna make some, I'm about to make some. I already dried them off, y'all. Y'all know how I get down. And somebody asked me if what I be putting on here make it salty. No, because I'm not heavy-handed. I'm real. I can season without putting too much. I'm not heavy-handed, y'all, at all. I'm not heavy-handed, but I'm finna make some fried chicken with some I'm gonna make some fried chicken with some mashed potatoes. But yes, listen, ladies, we got to understand why you don't respect a man. Understand why you don't respect a man. You don't respect him because of the stuff that you done been through in life. You done been through so much, and you trying to figure yourself out and trying to figure out, well, how do I even get back to loving a man? You know how you get back to loving a man? You got to learn to love yourself. You can't I ain't gonna lie, I did not allow what I've been through to stop me from marrying. I got married after I healed. Listen, ladies, listen. I got married after I healed, but I took 2 years off. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I took 2 years off to really find me. I took 2 years from dating. I wasn't dating nobody. I threw myself. I was in college at the time. I was going to church. I threw myself in everything that would distract me from even thinking about a man. You understand me? But after that, once I healed, that's when I found my husband, or my husband found me. And I'm telling you, when we met and we talked, and I let it be known, when I met him, we met on Facebook dating. Y'all know I tell y'all, we met on Facebook dating. And when our first date, like in person, we talked on the phone a lot. But then when we finally say, okay, it's time for us to meet up, let me tell you something. I let it be known then. We talked on the phone a lot, but when we met in person, I said, I want to be somebody's wife one day. And I was dead serious. I want to be somebody's wife one day. I didn't sugarcoat it. I didn't wait till later we get in the bed. And I told all my homegirls. I told everybody that knew me, once I found the man, the next man I deal with, he was going to be my husband. I was done playing games. I was done, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I was done playing games. I was done allowing somebody to just tell me sweet nothings. I was done being a good woman to any kind of man. I was determined. I was like, Lord. I'm going to have a husband because I desired that. That was something that I desired. But see, some of y'all won't even get there because you got to, first of all, fall back in love with you. Y'all support y'all live hoes. Come on, y'all. I can't even pin nothing up. Y'all come on and support y'all live hosts. Because I got all this stuff on my head. Yes. You hear me? You got to fall back in love with you. Y'all, I found this little deep fryer on Temu. Cute. I found a little deep fryer on Temu. Y'all gonna see. Y'all, I found a little deep fryer on Temu, y'all. I don't think it's hot enough yet. Let's see. Oh, I got to put the things on there. No, it ain't ready yet. I got to put the thing on there. I got a little, hold on, y'all. I got to put the thing that bring it up and down. Hold on. Oh, here I got to put this little thing on there. Should have did this first. Maybe I can do it this way. Okay. Yeah, but listen. Now I can pin some up. But listen, y'all don't be understanding. I don't just be talking. I know what I be saying. I don't been through a lot in life. And I don't got just on here like I tell y'all. The support is free. But this game I be giving out, come on, y'all. Y'all can't tell me y'all girl don't be talking the truth. And I'm never going to talk about something that I ain't been through. I'm talking facts on what I don't been through. We don't been through too much as women. To not to even respect the man or value what he say. To not even be able to listen to what he say. If you in a situation where you can't respect him, baby, you need to put your finger up and walk away. Because you ain't got no business being with nobody that you don't respect. That you can't even talk to. Like y'all can't come back and fix some things. Respect due to a dog. And baby, you got to value yourself enough. And even if you've been hurt, going through brokenness. That part. Even if you in brokenness, so you're going to go through some things. I've been broken. Lied to, mistreated. I can even remember dealing with a man for 10 years. Y'all hear me? I dealt with a man for 10 years. And within that 10 years, this man got married. Got married and had a baby. Got married and had a baby. And we was like, I'm like, when he got married, I told him, you didn't choose me. You didn't choose. I'm telling y'all, I done been through some things in life. That's why I like to share my experiences with y'all, because it is time. It's time to stop settling, stop allowing men to give you the bare minimum, and stop dealing with men that you don't respect. Because it's hard to be in a relationship where you don't respect him and you think you got to do everything and like you the man. It's time for you to be a woman. It's time for you to be soft. Thank you. It's time for you to be soft. It's time for you to stop thinking that you got to be strong and take care of everything because you watch your mama be that woman. You watch your mama be super strong. Baby, no. It's time. It's time. It is. Okay, your mama was strong, but baby, that's not your life. That's not your story. Everybody in the chat put, not my story. Not my story. Your mama's story ain't your story. You can actually be a soft girl in 2026. That part. I'm serious. That's not my story. That's not your story. And I'm not taking nothing from our mamas, because our moms that came before us, they laid the ground down, but it was us that took the ground over. And it's time for us to step out the shadows and understand, you know what? Listen, I deserve. In the chat, put I deserve. I deserve to be happy. If you want to be married, I deserve to be married. I deserve a good man. I deserve a man that come home. I deserve a man that's going to be good to the kids. I deserve a man that's going to love me. I deserve. You got to tell yourself, I deserve something good. I deserve something good. Do you understand me? And you got to say it like that. I deserve something good. And you got to keep telling yourself that till you get it down in your soul. Because the day I told myself I deserve something good, when I told myself I deserve something good, that was the time I got sick and tired of being sick and tired of watching myself be tired. And that's when I was able to get the strength to walk away from what was breaking me down. I was in a situation like I ain't deserve nothing better. Like I deserved a man to cheat on me and disrespect me and not love me and not pour into me, not want to take me nowhere, and just taking. That's all he was doing, was taking. And I was just giving. But the moment I told myself, let me tell y'all something. The moment I walked by a mirror and self said, self, get yourself together. I said, self said, self. I said, huh? Get yourself together. Listen to me. The moment I walked by a mirror and the mirror said, self, I'm walking by, I came back. I say, huh? Self said, get yourself together. And the day I got myself together, I got my strength back. I took my power back. Put it in the chat. Take your power back. Take your power back. Some of y'all let too many people have your power. Take your power back. Tell yourself, I take my power back. I took my power back. And I know I took my power back because after I was done, and he called me one day. Listen to me. He called me one day. This was before I got married. And we having a conversation. And our conversation was a little different on my end. He telling me all this and this and that. And I told him, hey, wait a minute. I ain't got to listen to you disrespect me, because he's telling me, oh, and we going to be together. Like he just going in. I'm like, wait a minute. I ain't got to tolerate this. And that day right there, I hung up on him. When I tell y'all, it felt so good to hang up and not want to call him back. To hang up, and I stood on business. That day I hung up my phone, I meant every word. And it felt good because I was beginning to tell myself, I deserve somebody that's going to call me and know they wrong and apologize and be real about it. I deserve it. That's when I started telling myself I deserve that. And once I took my power back and I fell back in love with me, and I was able to, I ain't had to pick up the phone and listen. When you in a bad relationship or getting out of it, it don't happen overnight. This ain't me telling you it happened overnight. It was a gradual release. It was a slow release. It was over time. Let me tell you what I did. I hung up and then called back in 3 days. When he would call after that third day, I said, okay, I'm going 3 days. Let me go 3 more days. And then it turned into a whole week of me not picking up. And then from that week, it turned into a whole month. Now, it was a slow release because you know you had those times in the middle of that where you want to pick up the phone. Don't lie. Don't lie. You want to pick up the phone and you still hollering about, wait a minute, I'm thinking about him. Should I? But when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, baby, it gets easier and easier every day. You got to do it day by day. You got to say, okay, I'm going to go a day, I ain't going to pick up. Then you got to say, I'm going to go 2 days, I ain't going to pick up, I ain't going to respond. Then you got to go a week, I ain't going to pick up, I ain't going to respond, I ain't going to call. Even when you get that urge to call, listen. Even when you get that urge to call, you know what I'm talking about. And only my grown women going to admit it. When you get that urge to call, you got to tell yourself, nah, I'm good. You got to begin to tell yourself, nah, I'm good. That's when you've had enough. Listen, if you haven't followed me, and you like the way I get down, please be following me on all platforms. Your girl is on YouTube. Your girl is on TikTok. Your girl is on Facebook. Your girl is on Instagram. And all my names on all platforms is my name on TikTok, Charnetta Pray Hunter. The only name that is different is my YouTube name. Yes, I do one-on-ones. I am a certified one-on-one. All you got to do is inbox. But listen, it ain't free. It does cost. You can inbox me and we can talk about it. I do one-on-ones. Listen, but if you like the way your girl get down on here, and you're not following me on here, make sure you're following me. And if you like the way I get down, be supporting your girl on all platforms. Support your girl on all platforms. Support your girl on all platforms. Yes, I am a certified life coach. I do one-on-ones, but people don't be want to pay. But hey, I'll be on here all day giving out free game. But come on, y'all. Support y'all live hosts. Follow your girl. Subscribe your girl on YouTube at PrettyBrown43. Thank you, niece. That's my YouTube name. But every other platform, my name is Charnetta Pray. Thank y'all so much for tapping the screen, for sharing it out. Or y'all showed up in the clutch. Thank y'all for tapping the screen, for sharing it out, for following, for subscribing. Thank you to my girl that bought that book. Like, really, my people showed out today. My girl, I even sold a book on here. And normally when I be trying to sell a book, I don't sell a book. But when I ain't even trying, it come through in the clutch. Look at God. Look at God. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy it. It's in your inbox. It's a digital copy. All you got to do is check your inbox. It should be there. Listen, if you like it, the way your girl, make sure you are following. Let's get ready to pray. Let's get ready. Welcome in. Let's get ready to pray. I hope y'all are following me. Y'all have that notification on when your girl jump on so that y'all can jump right on. Today, I love it today because, baby, we hit 100,000 taps. Then I jumped on. I should have knew today was going to be a good day. Because as soon as I jumped on, we hit 10,000 like that. People, they jumped on and went to tapping that screen, helping me tap. Before I blinked, we was at 10,000 taps. We get to 10,000 taps, we can take off. Listen, YouTube, y'all know y'all show up in the clutch. YouTube always on here supporting. Every time I jump up, I love to get off and see how many people don't came to my live. Listen, YouTube, y'all be neck and neck with TikTok. Y'all be showing love. Y'all come through, y'all comment, y'all share stuff. Like, okay, I see y'all, YouTube. Thank y'all, YouTube, for coming through in the clutch. I found this little thing on Temu, y'all. A little deep fryer. But listen, let's get ready to pray. Depending on my sins, Lord Jesus, I come to you humble. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person who chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I plead the blood of Jesus over my home, over my husband, over my son. I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways. Lord, cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits, anything not sent by you. Close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, open every door that needs to be open and close every door that needs to be closed. Lord, throw your weight around. Lord, anybody sick on my life, I'm asking you to heal them from the inside out. Because you said by your stripes we are healed. Lord, anybody weak on my life, I'm asking you to pull them close and whisper in their ear and let them know when we are weak, you are strong. Lord, do what only you can do. Lord, I'm asking that you protect their goings and their comings, give them sweet sleep. Let no hurt, harm, and danger come near them while they depart this life. Lord, I'm not wondering what you're going to do. I'm thanking you in advance what you're about to do. In your son, Jesus' name, amen. Listen. Nope, not at all. I love lives like this. Now today, I walked them in like a dog. Now y'all already know. Part 2, I'm coming for y'all women. But we hung in there. We hung in there. It's time to check. It's time to check ourselves, ladies. It's time to check ourselves. It is. It's time to check ourselves. And listen. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I hope I said something that you can relate to, you can take from this live and apply it to your life. I hope if I hurt somebody's feelings, I hope I did. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry because I love you and I want you to do better. And one thing about it, I don't talk about stuff I don't know. We overcome through our testimonies. Hey, one day at a time. Baby, that was on, baby, I found it on Temu, child. Look. I found it on Temu. Little deep fry. Little small deep fry. Temu. But yeah, listen. Oh, you say I stepped on her toes. Good. But you know I love you, right? Okay. Until the next time, I want y'all to know that I love y'all. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. I love you. That part. You just kept saying you got to put that thing on notifications so you can know when I'm live. Until the next time.